Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty fun news to get to go and cover over here, where it seems like scalpers are finally going and getting screwed. Now, as you guys probably know, we've had a big battle against scalpers for probably the past 5 years. When it was the PlayStation 5 and Xbox first came out, GPUs, sneakers, and even most recently when it comes to the PlayStation 5 30th Anniversary Editions, and even the accessories themselves. And now this news has been floating around for the past 1 or 2 days, but I just made a video talking about how scalpers are kind of being a little bit on the scummy side when it comes to those PlayStation 5 disk drives and trying to yoink up all the stock, and how there's basically no restocks there. So while they may be winning on that front, they're actually losing on another front, and that is in regards now to the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, as I'm sure you guys probably know, because I've mentioned in probably every one of my videos, so I apologize. I hope you guys don't mind. It does usually support me a lot whenever people do use the links down below. So obviously you mentioned that and the giveaway to subscribe. Hope you guys don't mind. It's the usual YouTube theatrics, you know how it is. But when it comes to that stuff, we have been seeing quite a few people still picking up consoles because they're readily available. And I'm sure you guys can probably understand where this video is going to be going towards, so if you guys are going to enjoy it. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for our ongoing 69,000 sub goal dream, as well for the giveaway on the channel itself. We also do have the secondary channel, the Twitters and Twitch down below if you guys want to get your bonus giveaway entries, so check those on out. And of course, the affiliate links down below. And give me your thoughts and comments on everything on the video itself. And thank you all for watching. So, the high level for this one is we are finally seeing scalpers losing money. And this has been a fun news. I've seen some people tweet about this the past 24 hours or so, saying the lack of interest in the PS5 Pro is actually forcing scalpers to sell the consoles that they try to go and scalp and try to go ride the high on for a loss. And this makes me happy. Now, obviously, the PS5 Pro has been selling relatively pretty okay. We've even had kind of notions that the PS4 Pro actually sold a bit less than the PS5 Pro. So all things considered, it's doing pretty good. But as of right now, when it comes to the overall stock availability, they are available. And while we did have the PlayStation Direct go and selling out with the PS5 Pro, at least for a short period of time, and some regions also have had the console sell out as well. Not to say that like it's not all, like, you know, there is still a little issues with it, but it's mostly good. Like if you go check pretty much every link down below, you're most likely going to be chill and most likely be fine and go get them, no problem. But this is why things are nice, because there was a pre-order and the pre-order did sell out, which maybe was driving some scalpers to assume that they'd maybe get that golden payday, which I still don't understand how people back in the day somehow paid $1,200 for a PS5 or like $1,000 for an Xbox. Could anyone else agree? Like that was still, I told so many people, just chill, they're going to make more consoles, don't be that one guy spending $1,200 on a PS5, but yet some people still did it. I mean, people were dropping it for $700 or $650 or whatever. I mean, I still would not do it myself, but back then, some people did go and do it. So right now, when it comes to content itself, it's intriguing because these scalpers are not making money. Saying scalpers have already started to admit defeat, thank God, when it comes to trying to sell the PS5 Pro for an inflated price. And this is exactly what have happened back in the day on the PS5 restocking era, if you guys remember that, whether from my subscribers or just from that you guys were just aware and around at that time. So we did do a lot of that tracking back then. It's kind of what started my channel on just for content wise. But basically, if they would have just came out and somehow made another like 500,000 consoles at the first like initial restock wave, and then kept on producing an extra like 100K or so every few weeks, this probably would have been like a 1 year long shortage, if even that, probably a lot less. Although with the COVID, semiconductor production, all the supply chain issues, like it's understandable why it happened. It was a really weird, strange thing. But this is how I hope every single future console launch is going to go. A lot of hype for it, people get excited for it, maybe sold out for the first 3 months, if even that, and after that, we're good. Although a lot of these big retailers, Nintendo, Xbox, and Sony, probably have realized that they need to go and stockpile their stock up a little bit longer, or at least make sure the production cycles are fine. But it seems like that happened for the Pro. It seemed like we kind of knew about it for about a year, so it was probably in production and being made and mass produced for a while, and that's kind of nice to see. So anyway, as of right this second, people are already losing money. Scalpers now, this has led scalpers selling the Pro for a loss on eBay and other resale sites. And we're going to do a little more of a deep dive once we go through the article, but bro, even looking through some of these websites, this is like StockX, one like, the bigger companies out there when it comes to, well, just all this stuff. Right now, the highest bid they have for the PS5 Pro is only $646. So that means, as of literally right this second, if the highest paid offer that someone is willing to buy, and that's the most important thing, it's whoever is willing to buy it at a certain price. You can go sell a PS5 Pro on eBay for $1,000, but no one's going to go buy it because they could just buy it in Walmart or Target or Best Buy or even the PlayStation Direct themselves for $700, and they know they're not going to get scammed or have a shoddy box show up or whatever it might go and be. So even just off of this on StockX alone, I can see that, thank hallelujah, some of these scalpers are actually losing money. And this makes me very happy to go and see. Now, obviously, some people scalp and they just do it for whatever reason. Who knows? But this was going to be a risky one to scalp regardless over here. So yeah, basically so much has happened since the PlayStation dropped the bombshell that was the PS5 Pro's price reveal. And it's hard to believe that this mid-gen refresh was only released 24 hours ago. It's been a little longer than that, but you know what I mean? Well, I guess it's getting there. So the PS5 Pro is here and no need to pre-order because you just hop online and go and get one. And since the juiced up console's still so readily available, scalpers who assumed they'd sell out immediately are now being forced to sell these consoles that they had for a loss. And this is a dub. Like, I mean, I had to go deal with scalpers for like 4 years at this point, maybe like more like 3, but it was a very long period of time. And I'm sure a lot of you guys also remember how bad it was during that era. So this is a win, bro. This is an absolute win for gamers too, because they're just defeating feet, man. They're giving up on it. So while there are PS5 Pro listings in the eBay's US site as of right this second, there's also like basically the consoles are listed at lower price point, which, like I said, is a win. There's currently a listing with 26 bids for $560, and most are still trying to get significantly more than they paid. Some of these listings, and we'll go through eBay in a second, are close to $1,000, dude. $1,000. And considering that this is, I also would agree on this, that's what the PlayStation was charging for the 30th anniversary Pro bundle, but that was also with like the portal and all the extra bonus stuff that everyone was actually looking forward to. And while the Pro is still thousands of dollars extra, don't get me wrong, we were actually, some people have asked me about it. I'm still having kind of been sitting on it. I actually have had my Pro. I think I want to get it. Like, I think I might talk about, well, maybe talk about it in a separate video, but people have been asking about it. But yeah, dude, like that's how much you would have paid for the special edition with only 12,000 ever made with the portal for $1,000. There is no way, by God's golly gracious above, that anyone would ever go and spend $1,000 on a PS5 Pro on eBay or these various listings as of right this second when you can buy it on Walmart or Amazon, all these places do it. There is just no way. No one's going to do it. They're saying it's unlikely that everyone will ever be willing to pay that for the standard PS5 Pro. And as well, though, you can basically go and spell those for a lot of money. So even though scalpers are taking a loss on the Pro, those who have banked on people flocking to buy the PS5 disk drive, though, as we mentioned in our prior videos, if you guys want to check out the channel, we can talk about that more. But basically, the disk drives are turning a profit. And since the Pro is digital only, and also don't forget, people are still buying the PlayStation 5 Slim, and then obviously you need to have the disk drive for that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain, to be honest. So it took a while, but the disk drive appears to be sold out everywhere, which means people are buying them for the inflated prices through to the resale side. So if you just want to look for even some of the PS5 Pros, people are still trying to sell these. $790. At least it does, have free shipping, but still, either way. And then obviously, as you guys can kind of see throughout these listings, this still is the biggest issue. We talked about this a few days ago on the channel, but like $160, $170, $125, $140. This is still the biggest pain. Although it does make me very happy. I mean, this does not make me happy, but it makes me happy to kind of see that people just don't care about these scalpers, that we don't have to worry about the next 8 months or more so this holiday season. Any parent out there or family that wants to go get a PlayStation 5 Pro for their kids, their brother or sister, or themselves, holiday bonus, who knows? Then they can kind of go and chill and go get it. Although we have seen a few things, if you guys see this hot auction, which kind of does throw me off a little bit. I'm not sure if they're just bidding against themselves or what, but we do have this one over here with a $760 price tag, which also does have free shipping. So maybe just a better, cheaper thing for taxes. I don't know. With 37 bids already with 3 days left. So I'd personally be kind of curious at how high that actually goes. We also have another one over here for $760. So it's weird that someone will be bidding this when they could, in theory, just go get this at the same time. And this, I believe, is just technically anti-line, which is also including a controller, which I don't want to really call that too much of a price gouge, because I mean, at least you are getting the extra controller. So once again, this is why it's even weird, because why would someone be spending $760 on a bid for when they can literally buy this from Anton-Line with 300,000 eBay credits versus 343? That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know, just buy from Ant Online. It's also crazy that they're selling their bundles on eBay, but you want to know what? However they get their sales, I can't go complain. Either way, I am very happy though to see that scalpers are now starting to lose money. They had to sit on the stock for way too long, and it does make sense that the PS5 Pro will be readily available for anyone who's looking for it. So I'm very happy about this. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Give me your thoughts and comments, and definitely smash a like button if you guys are happy that scalpers are finally getting their just desserts. And of course, you just want to pick up your console itself and support me. All the affiliate links are linked down below in the description and comment section. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys all so much for chilling in the first place.